Now let's turn the page to the WNBA. Last night's games. Seattle Storm win at the Dallas Wings, 83 to 81. Skylar Diggins, she had 21 points, 4 assists in the win. With the assist, that moved Skylar into 11th place all time on the WNBA list of all-time assist leaders. So shout out to Skylar. The Lynx get a big win. Whooped butt last night. Got off in the Sky's butt, 83 to 66, led by Napisha Collier with 20 points and 8 rebounds. Uh, Kennedy Carter chipped in 17. Camila Cardoza chipped in 16 and 10 rebounds. Camila Cardoza has really started to come on, especially in the absence of Angel Reese. I told y'all they should really run the offense through Camila. She clogs up the paint, frees up shooters, but they'll probably have to get to that next season. But it's good to see her coming into her own. The Washington Mystics, Washington started coming on late, and the last spot in the East is a bad spot. I mean, it was the Sky, it was the Wings, and the Dream, and they were all no, excuse me. It was the Sky, the Mystics, and the Dream that were all in contention for that 8th spot. And it's just toss up now. But with the win last night, the Washington Mystics beat the Dream 72 to 69. And that pretty much seals it for the Dream. Now the Mystics have jumped basically technically ahead of the Sky for the 8th spot. And so Chicago is 2-8 in their last 10 games. I told you the Sky is falling. It ain't looking real good. And so the Mystics look like they might be. I mean, they're on a 2-game winning streak. They might be the team that snatches that last spot. I mean, it's been up for grabs for the last couple weeks. So we'll see how that plays out down the stretch. There's only a few games left. The Sun get a road win over the Mercury. Brianna Jones and Marina Marbury, they combined for 39 points, which the Sun right now are currently in 3rd place. And with that seed, we know the Fever are in 6th place. If it stays the way it is right now, the Fever will play the Connecticut Sun in the 1st round, which the Fever have given Connecticut problems this year, and they match up well, especially the way the Fever have come into their own since the Olympic and the All-Star break, and the Fever could actually knock Connecticut out in the 1st round. I don't think Connecticut really wants to see the Fever. They'd rather see somebody else. They would have rather seen Phoenix. Then you don't want to see Caitlin Clark in that 1st round. I'm telling you, no team wants to see the Indiana Fever in the 1st round. Not a 1st round matchup. So I cannot wait for the playoffs. Speaking of the Fever lost last night, 78 to 74. Caitlin Clark sets the all-time assist record for a single season. Shout out to Caitlin. And it's crazy. Caitlin Clark in 5 years will be in the top 10 all-time in assists. In 5 years, where Tisha Pinachero played 16 years and is only she's a 3rd in assists all time with only 2,500 plus. Caitlin Clark is going to smash records in this league, and those girls know it. So get ready. Buckle up, get your popcorn ready, as T.O. used to say, because Caitlin Clark ain't being stopped no time soon. It's a different day. But the Aces needed that win. I mean, it was balanced scoring with Asia Wilson. She didn't do her 30-40. She had a pedestrian effort, but you can tell that the Fever are getting way better defensively. They gave the Aces fits, and the Aces threw a couple elbows last night that didn't get called. And the Indiana Fever coach, I don't think she'll be there next year with some of her play calling. You got You got a center shooting 3-pointers, and you got Caitlin Clark on your team. But the WNBA has been wild this season, and that lady's coaching style has been up and down all season. But that's the WNBA wrap up. And the way the standings are going right now, you got the Lynx still in first, holding it. I mean, the New York Liberty in first, holding it down. The Lynx are in the second seed. Connecticut Sun is in the third. The Aces, Seattle, the Fever in sixth. Phoenix is in seventh, and they're dropping too. And you got the Washington Mystics now holding the eighth spot in basically virtually a tiebreaker over the Sky. So that's the WNBA. We'll see what's next.